If y'all think that JT and Young Miami are no longer beefing, well, you better think again because Young Miami just threw the mother of all shade at JT after it came out that JT's man Lil Uzi has been cheating on her hard. JT and Young Miami publicly fell out a few months ago after the whole Diddy situation went down, and Miami accused JT of hating on her for no reason at all. They claimed that they privately made up. But that's not the case, because the situation between these two is still as chaotic as ever, and it looks like Miami is taking this chance to get even with JT. But y'all know that JT is not the one to play with, and she crashed out hard. This is a hot mess, so let's spill this tea. This wasn't the first time Uzi and JT found themselves tangled up in some drama. Their relationship, which kicked off back in 2019, has always been a bit of a roller coaster ride. From the very start, it seemed like they thrived on being unpredictable with ups and downs that kept everyone guessing. Whether it was their public displays of love, their occasional spats that spilled over onto social media, or the whispers of tension behind the scenes, they always managed to stay in the spotlight. Sometimes things are great between them and they can't stop themselves from professing their love for each other, like the time JT wrote, "I love you, Uzi. I'm crying making this post because you are literally a dream come true. I feel like with everything I've been through in life, you are one of my greatest rewards. You are my best friend, my twin flame. I love everything about you, from your main character energy to still being able to make me feel like I'm the only person in the room. Everybody know I don't play about my baby. I pray we find time to love each other forever."
Does that change?
He's a great man.
I love the way you talk about him.
Yeah, I'm sleep all the time, but I'm so lucky and fortunate to have somebody like him because he's so inspiring. Like he no matter what he's going through, he's going to right.
On the flip side, things haven't always been smooth sailing for Uzi and JT. Their relationship has been a bit of a soap opera, with plenty of rocky moments and breakups sprinkled in along the way. Take 2021, for instance. JT dumped Uzi, and the drama was all over social media. They even went as far as unfollowing each other on Instagram, which in the celebrity world is basically the relationship equivalent of setting off fireworks. But that breakup didn't stick. Before long, JT decided to give him another chance, and they were back together like nothing happened. Then came April 2022, when another breakup shook things up. This time it was triggered by some resurfaced tweets from Uzi thirsting over the rapper Distorted. One tweet in particular had people talking. Uzi had written, "If you was meth, I would do it all day long." Naturally, JT wasn't having it, and she pulled the plug on their relationship again. JT defended her decision, saying, "I don't care if it was 2012, he said it was fake instead of old, and since he wanna run to the internet about it, here y'all go." And Uzi also confirmed the breakup, saying, "JT broke up with me over this dumb stuff, I don't even do nothing." As expected, they patched things up yet again, but their reconciliation didn't last long. By late 2022, their relationship hit another roadblock, and this time, it was rumors of Uzi cheating that fueled the drama. The whispers started spreading online, growing louder by the day, and fans couldn't help but speculate about what was really going on behind the scenes. The cheating allegations became too much to ignore, and it wasn't long before JT called it quits once more. Their breakup added yet another chapter to their already messy and unpredictable love story, leaving everyone wondering if, this time, it might actually be the end or just another pause in their never-ending saga. JT tweeted, "Single," and people took this as confirmation that Uzi had really cheated on her. This whole situation was wild because at the same time, JT's bestie and fellow city girl, Young Miami, was dealing with her own drama. Diddy was allegedly cheating on her left and right, and the streets were buzzing with receipts. It was like a double dose of chaos for the duo, and honestly kind of embarrassing for them as a team. Everyone was side-eyeing their situations, wondering what was really going on behind closed doors. But then JT decided to clear the air, sort of. She came out and denied the cheating rumors about Uzi, trying to downplay the scandal. She said, "As long as me and Uzi been officially, it's been fiction, never facts when it came to women. Y'all want him to be a cheater so bad? Lamau, he's not. Actually, I was mad about something super petty." Of course, as expected, JT and Uzi found their way back to each other again after that. It's like their relationship motto was break up to make up. Despite all the drama, rumors, and social media shade, they just couldn't seem to stay away from each other for long. Fans weren't even surprised at this point. JT and Uzi's reunions had practically become routine. By 2023, to absolutely no one's surprise, JT and Uzi called it quits yet again, like for the 100th time. But this particular breakup? Oh, it was a hot mess. At this point, their constant back and forth is practically a public service announcement for emotional whiplash. The first clue that things had hit the fan again came when JT unfollowed Uzi on Instagram. Now, if there's one thing we've learned from celebrity breakups, it's that an Instagram unfollow is basically the modern-day equivalent of throwing all his clothes out the window. She also posted a shady message on her Instagram stories saying, "Watching someone change on you and pretend to be completely unaware of what they're doing, really the worst feeling ever." But the best thing about repeated betrayal is you get stronger. She also shared this screenshot from a song that says, "I don't like men, I don't like bees, I don't like nobody." But hold on, because that wasn't even the juiciest part of this whole messy saga. There were rumors that JT reportedly moved on from her roller coaster relationship with Uzi and started dating none other than Eminem. I don't know about y'all, but the thought of JT and Eminem as a couple was wild, and nobody could have seen that one coming. The idea of JT linking up Eminem was just too wild to process. Social media went into a full-blown frenzy, with everyone trying to wrap their heads around this unexpected pairing. An anonymous source spilled the tea, saying, "This is a blind item. I have a friend who works in the city girl camp. She revealed to me they went to dinner when JT was in North Carolina. JT and Uzi have been on the outs as he has been showing her his true colors, and she got fed up and has been creeping around with Slim. Apparently, he has been paying her for her services for a few months now, while Uzi has been being emotionally abusive and unfaithful for a while now." It's absolutely wild because, let's be real, a crossover between Eminem and JT is something nobody could have predicted in a million years. For starters, they don't even run in the same circles. JT is out here living her best city girl life, while Eminem has been doing his own thing, staying in his lane and keeping a super low profile. He's not exactly the type to mix and mingle with Hollywood elites or jump into the buzz of the newer rap scene. Eminem's been low-key for years now, rarely stepping into the limelight unless it's for his music or the occasional headline-grabbing diss track. So, the thought of him linking up with JT was so random that it was unbelievable. However, whatever happened between her and Eminem didn't last long, and it wasn't long before she was back with Uzi, and nobody was surprised about this. And one thing about JT, she was very possessive over Uzi, and she crashed out every time he got close to other women, like how she acted out toward Ice Spice at the 2023 BET Awards after Uzi name-dropped Ice Spice during his performance.
Out of this bit, the wig came off twice. She had a love fro. She looked like Ice Spice.
JT obviously felt a type of way about that, and it got worse when Uzi and Ice Spice were talking after his performance. JT was not feeling that, so she walked up to him, flipped out on him, and threw his phone in his face.
Give me your phone.
She also had a feud with Sukihana, where Suki dragged her for filth, claiming that not only was Uzi cheating on JT, but he was also allegedly on the DL and was cheating on her with men. She dropped a diss track saying, "You a crunchy black long titty, you got scabies. All that eczema you hiding under that coat, I know you hate it. You been hating on Karesha since a baby. You got booked 3 years. You was stealing out of Macy's. You ain't lying when you say you look like a trans. Your ninja only F with you because you look like a man. Old potted head girl, you snorting lines off a ninja's A. Y'all girls be seed out and sucking D right after it came out of another ninja's butt. Dirty foot girl, you forgot where you from. B, you just mad cause your ninja wear your thong every time he see me wanna beat it off the bone." One thing about Sukihana is that she is never scared to take it all the way there and read someone for filth. JT, on the other hand, is very protective of her man, and she crashes out every time someone brings him up in a negative light. Which brings us to this new scandal because he got caught cheating on JT again. And this time his side piece is the one who spilled the tea, and she did not hold anything back. The side piece is a Dominican artist named Menor Queen, and she aired out their business in a Spanish podcast.
Que hablabas con Lil Uzi en específico. Hay una persona que lo conoce a él, que me conoce a mí, que sabemos de ti. Y él me dijo que él tenía algún tipo de interés en ti, además de los besos que pasaron. ¿Tú no sientes que por tu comportamiento lo alejaste?
En verdad, ahí fue que yo le gusté más a él. Me dijo, wow, Lil Diamond. Pero yo hablo con él, por aquí se oye, Tom.
Llámame por WhatsApp. Llámame por WhatsApp.
Tú sabes, los tigres se meran. Si no te hablan en español, los tigres americanos no corren.
The wild part about this is that Lil Uzi is out here trying to learn to speak Spanish so he can communicate with her. She doesn't speak English and he doesn't speak Spanish, but this man is so down bad and determined to cheat that he's taking Spanish classes just for her. Chile, that man was determined to cheat and he put his all in it. But that's not all, because she also claimed that he would talk dirty to her when they were getting nasty.
Y él me decía, I love you, baby. Y yo,
En inglés, no me importa.
If you think this bad enough, it gets even worse, because there are new rumors claiming that not only did Uzi cheat, but he also allegedly got Men or Queen pregnant, which means that he is going to have a baby on her after they've been together for about 6 years. JT has been holding on and hoping for a ring, but instead it looks like she is about to be a stepmom, and y'all want to know who is enjoying this? Yung Miami, that's who. See, in a 2023 interview, JT hinted that Yung Miami didn't like Uzi, and she didn't like Diddy.
Hopefully, the future of the City Girls can beat the City Girls. And I pray that our egos does not like separate it, or the internet, or guys, or like nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? Like nothing.
The situation between them got so bad that they had a fight on Twitter where Miami accused JT of not only hating on her, but also enjoying watching her get dragged over her situation with Diddy and throwing shade. Miami accused JT of sneak dissing her, saying, "A B been sneak dissing me for weeks and I ain't say nothing. What a B mad at me fae?" JT was not having this, and she clapped back saying, "Oh, Ms. Mama, this your last day playing dumb. It'll be too much for me to tweet. I will like a sit down. Caresha, please. And this time leave Santana home." She also said, "I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did no whackish to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged. When PPL show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it." Miami accused JT of being a bad friend, saying, "AB trying to kick me while I'm down and play into these narratives is dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend to you." But JT checked this real quick when she replied, "You looking for a way out of your situation? Who was the first person called you when it all started? You're a sad case." JT then hinted that Miami had done shady stuff to her behind closed doors, and she tweeted, "If I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be behind closed doors. You have done stuff to me that you think I should just get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, I was their first episode, and when someone canceled, I showed up in a red wig. Keep calling me mad like the internet do, but you know me, my heart pumped gold. I wish you the best always, and I love how fast you got on here behind Santana." After the chaos, they came out with a story about how they talked it out and were cool with each other. But Chile, you don't throw hands and a phone in someone's face in public like that without there being some deep animosity brewing behind the scenes. The whole "we made up" story didn't fool anyone. We all knew there was still a ton of resentment lingering under the surface. It was just a matter of time before it all came spilling out again. And of course, we were right. The calm didn't last long. You can only keep that kind of energy bottled up for so long before it starts leaking out. The public reconciliation didn't erase the tension, and it wasn't long before more drama bubbled to the surface. It's like they were trying to put on a show that everything was fine, but the energy was off, and we could all sense that things were far from over. Which brings us to this situation now. According to reports, Miami allegedly feels like this situation with Uzi and his pregnant side chick is JT's karma for not being supportive of her during the scandal that she went through with Diddy when he got dragged. She feels like JT distanced herself from her once Diddy got exposed, and she still feels betrayed. According to an insider, she does not feel bad at all, considering what JT is going through with Uzi and his side chick. She knows that JT has to be hurting really bad, but she has no intentions of reaching out. The insider claimed that Miami has allegedly been clowning JT for getting cheated on and believes that this is all payback for JT betraying her. This situation is insane, but y'all drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.